Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. I'm on with a whole lot of stuff tonight. So I have here a bunch of Happy Mails, and then I went shopping today and it was my fortnightly day to hit the op shops. So I think I went to 4 of the op shops around here and got a few bargains, so I thought I will share them with you. So I hope you're all doing really good. Absolutely freezing as usual. You'll hear me say that every day for a while now. Although it has been unusually cold in the mornings. I think where I live in the Adelaide Hills, it was something like -4 or something this morning. So yes, very icy when I got up to go shopping with my mum this morning. Okay, so we'll start with this one first. Now, in my group, Paper Possibilities, I don't like saying my group, in our group, Paper Possibilities Crazy Crafters, we have been doing a postcard swap. So we made faux postcards and thought we'd swap them with each other. So I think this is my first faux postcard delivery. So I'll crack this one open, and this one's from Carol. Thank you, Carol. So cool to swap with you. So we had a lot of fun making these, and we have seen them online, but they're so much different in person. That's really cool. All right, so now, you know what I'm like opening these bags, so be patient with me. Makes the most beautiful collages. Yeah, and they look like magazine collages too. That is amazing. Look at that. Beautiful. Lovely picture. Yeah, these are great inspiration because I have stacks of pictures I've been cutting out. It's just a little bit stuck, not too bad. It must be Mod Podge, I reckon. The back, that is gorgeous. Do what makes you happy. I love lyrics. And there's this one. Great friends are hard to find, difficult to leave, and impossible to forget. I love the back you found for those. Really nice. Oh, this one's gorgeous. Little Rudy bum. Reminds me of my son. Strength of family. That's gorgeous. Oh, you gave me 4. And this one, I love this one. The fairy wrens. Life is full of wonderful moments. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Carol. I'll be keeping these, don't you worry. I don't know if I'll be able to part with them in any projects. Yeah, go into my inspiration book or box or whatever I end up putting everything in. I do have a journal that's meant to be an inspiration journal, but it's going to fill up so quick. I think I need a box. So, yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for swapping with me. I really appreciate that. So put those to the side and we will open up this one. Now this one is from Patricia. Now Patricia was on one of the Australian junk journal groups and she asked if anyone wanted any postage stamps. Now that's a deadly question to ask me. I have thousands and thousands, but I'll always have postage stamps. I'm addicted to them. So I was like, yes, please. And of course, I'm going to send her a little something back in return for this, which I should have got in the post, but I've been slack with my Happy Mails. So I think I ended up with 13 or something to do this week. They pile up sometimes. Yeah, so I'm sort of getting them done slowly. I'm really slow at getting my Happy Mails organised. Oh, looks like she's giving me some extras. Little card. Oh, look at that bling. That's gorgeous. Hopefully you can see that all right. So emerald colour bling. It's a lovely little note. Thank you so much, Patricia. So, just stuck in some beautiful vintage music paper by the looks. That looks quite old. Holder Minor Church Choir by the looks. Lovely pages. You know what I could do? Smell them. Something about the smell of old books. I miss it being in the bookstore. We have like so many thousands of old books in that place. You sort of get used to the smell. This is gorgeous. Lovely colour on it. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'll definitely use that. Very, very nice. Just fold that in there for the moment. And then some awesome stamps. That's really cool. I don't mind them being on the paper either, because sometimes they look quite nice as embellishments on the paper. Make scrappies out of them and that sort of thing. So a prepaid one. They're beautiful. Looks like they're all Australian. I think there's a few there that I haven't got. Oh, and some older ones. Really cool. So that's wonderful. So thank you so very much, Patricia, for your generosity and kind offer. I really appreciate that. So yes, I'm getting all my happy mails done over the weekend, and we'll have it in the post on Monday. All right, and then the last one is here. Now this is from the lovely Selena. Now Selena, you might recognise the name because previously she has sent me some medical journals from where she works to use in my virus journal. And they were so cool because they, you know, I'm getting all these notes off of the internet and writing them all out and that, but I don't really have anything to decorate it with per se. When I say decoration, I just mean something a little colourful or different. Yeah, I'm not really decorating it. But these are great because they do have a bit of colour and a few pictures here and there. And they've got interesting information from the medical perspective on the virus as well. So this is awesome. And there's a stack of them. So, like, she gave me a few for the months where everything started and that. And in March and that, when things were really bad. But obviously it's been ongoing since then. So these are going to be wonderful to use for the further months. So that is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, Selena. It's really kind of you. So yes, I find it fascinating just reading through all the articles and that, even about other things as well, other medical issues. So, oh, just for you, that is a tiny little tag. That's really cool. I've put that in my friendship journal. Okay, put them to the side. So, and then, as I said, I went shopping with my mum, so we went to Coles. Hang on. Is that extras? Where did they come from? Hang on. Now, knocking everything over and breaking everything. There, that's better. Now I've got to make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, that's my little paper clip. I'll show you that in a minute because that is really, really cute. Just making sure there's no more hidden bits. No, good. All right, now I can put them down there. So this is the little, look at that, little just for you tag. That is so cute. So put that over there. A couple of little extra cutouts for me. They're really cool. Might be able to use them in it as well. So put them over there. All right, so yes, so I went to Coles and they were getting rid of glue stick really cheap. So I grabbed myself 3 of the big glue sticks because you always run out at the worst times, and I'd hate that to happen. So, and it can get expensive. So I figure while it's on sale, it was $1 something for each one. So I thought grab them all. There were only those 3 left. And then I got the latest one for here anyway, I think, Cards and Paper Craft magazine. I needed retail therapy, so I definitely gave myself some today. Why not? So issue 203. And it had this layered peonies. Peonies? I'm not sure how you say that one either. I always say peonies, but... yeah, so that looks really cool. See, I'd just call anything that looks like that a rose. But yeah, it has the 3 different layers, so that's going to be great fun to experiment with. And I love that it has these little tiny stamps here too, because I've been looking for some little stamps like that for a specific project I want to do. So you'll probably see me drag them out in the next week. And then, yeah, it has the dies. I don't know what that little one's for. Maybe it's for the heart. Maybe it's for the heart of the flower, so you can make it sort of 3D. I'll have to have a look at the book, won't I? So, yeah, I think that was sort of it for what you get with it. So we'll look into that. So it will give me some ideas on how to use it. All right, now, so across the road from me, I live right near like a theatre, and it used to be TAFE and a library, but it's still a library there, but TAFE's no longer there. So they opened up a little op shop just across the road from me. How deadly. Now, I opened up a few months before the virus stuff, and I have never been there still, so that was good self-control. So I thought today, I saw that it was open, I thought that's it, going to go and have a look. Now, I think it's called a revamp, so they actually sit there crafting and making things. So most of the stuff was crafted stuff that was quite expensive, although they did have a few doilies that were a great price, and I could not go past. It doesn't look like it's vintage, but the embroidery on that and just the subject matter I thought was beautiful, so I had to grab that one. Love it. And then I really loved the girl in her gown in this one. And this one does look vintage, so I grabbed those. And then they were getting rid of, they had a lot of plants that they put in the cups and then charge a whole heap because they're in the broken cups or whatever, but I grabbed this one. It's got your string of pearls. I have a friend who's given me 2 string of pearls now, and I've killed them. I don't know how I managed to kill these things, but I do, so I'm determined to. I thought I won't bother her for any more. I'll buy one. Yeah, and see if I can do better this time. So it's funny because I can grow some stuff that no one else seems to be able to grow, but when it comes to the simple stuff, I kill it. So I got that. All right, and then I went to, I had to go to Spotlight looking for some elastic for a project I've got coming up next month. So I just got some thin stuff. I don't know if it's going to be good enough or not, but we will see. So see what I can do with that. And then I went to the fabric clearance bin at Spotlight, and how can you resist that? So all the pooches. Doesn't have like one like my old dog though, but that's all right. Still very cute. So I had to grab that. And this beautiful fabric, I liked the colour on this and the fact that it's the birds with the fantail and the flowers. So that'll make a really nice cover, I think. So that was pretty good, just grabbing those 3 things from Spotlight. Now, I'm just thinking, where did I go? Oh, and then I went to Vinnie's. St. Vincent de Paul op shop, and they had this. It was $5, which I was humming and hawing. You know, I'd rather probably just buy the stuff, although it's hard to know because I don't know how much is in there. But it was in this beautiful jar that someone's hand painted, so I can reuse that jar in my craft room. So I might crack into this and see what's in there. Take the lid off. I can see a lot of rickrack, so yeah, I suppose for the price that's actually really good, because if I did buy them separate it would be $5 just for 3 of these or something. So we've got a whole heap of the pink rickrack, and it's nice small stuff. And then some white, what's sort of like off-white now, it looks a bit old and vintage, off-white rickrack. Oh, it even says rickrack. Yeah, that's vintage, isn't it? That's quite old. I'll have to reuse that in a sewing journal. And some more off-white or white. And then big, thick green rickrack. And then some really off blue rickrack. Must be very old. Now, goodness, why do I have to smell everything? That'll be nice though, because it is like real vintage, and that it's got that, what do you call it, dirty, but it looks nice on your vintage tags and that being not so bright. This is interesting. It's like cotton backed and plastic sort of front. It's nice and glittery. I'll put that over to the side. And then these flowers, which I really like. They're almost like cardboard or toilet roll sort of board. Or are they fabric? Maybe felt flowers. They're really sweet though. Be able to reuse those. Some blue satin ribbon. Thick white satin ribbon. An apricot ribbon. And some pink ribbon. And some of this sort of teal coloured ribbon. So yeah, that was worth it. They can just stay in the jar for now. And then I grabbed this. I love this. I went to grab it and then thought, no, I'm not spending that much. $8 I think it was, but then I went back because I would probably just use 1 or 2 of these at a time on a journal, but I absolutely love them. Nice Boho Journal edition. So I grabbed that one. Then they had this writing set, so it's got a beautiful pen as well as the pad there with the butterflies. Love the colours on it. This one with a magnet. So I'd be able to use the pad and then use the backing with the magnet to make something nice to hang on my fridge, maybe for myself. There were paper clips. So they're really cool. They almost remind me of Tim Holtz or something. Nice copper colour on them. Then these bags, which had me fascinated. They're quite sturdy. I don't know if they're Ziplocs. Yeah, they look like they might be Ziploc bags. But I love that they've got the window in there. So I might even cut. Are they Ziploc? I don't know what this top bit is. Oh, it's almost like, what do you used to call them? Like a twist tie. That's got the wire in it. Oh, and they're plastic on the inside. That's interesting. But yeah, I think they'll be really cool to alter with those windows. Just put the rubber band back on. And then there was the Victorian Garland photograph album. Yes, I have a bad habit of collecting some of these. This is the smallest one I've found so far, so a really cool little size and adorable pictures. So I'll be able to pull them apart and make covers or pages out of them. Beautiful frames. actually might be able to use them, one of them in my botanical journal that I've got to get on with soon. And there was this address and birthday books, Australian bush fairies, so couldn't really go past them. I think it was $2 for these, so that's not too bad. Gorgeous pictures, pages are nice and colourful. There's even some mushrooms somewhere. Might be in the other book. Oh, there's some there. Yeah, I really love those. It's pretty well the same. And I can reuse the box as well, make a little journal with that. And then after that I did go to, I know I did the Salvation Army last. Oh, I went to, I think it was Care and Share in the main street of where I live, and they had this roll of craft paper. They gave me a good discount on my stuff as well, so had like a $10 limit in there, and it ended up they only charged me $6, which is really cool. So I thought I'd grab this, stamp on it, make lots of little bags with it, which will be fun. Some of these press studs, I'm surprised at how big they were actually. I don't know why I'm surprised. Probably everyone knows there's bigger ones, but I was surprised. I've never seen them around secondhand like that, so grab those. I think they'll be a bit of fun. Another writing set. This one has birds, and the colours are really cool. Party invitations. Now I grabbed this because it's Beatrix Potter Tales, it says. Whether it looks like it might be a couple of different sets in here, but I saw that and had to get it. So I'll have a quick look if I can get into it. So that's a party invitation. So that's just the duck one, which is a bit of a shame. There's only a few in there too. And then this is a Beatrix Potter one. Oh, they're sweet. Pretty cute. I'll use that picture as well on the cover. Put those over there. Don't know what these are. They were there last time I went months ago, so they just haven't sold, but... Oh yeah, they're cards. That's interesting. I just thought maybe I can do something with them, so I grabbed them. They must have some use, I don't know what. They've got a little thumb thing there. If you know that there's a specific thing you're meant to do with them, let me know. Otherwise, I just thought they were cool to put on a page and use like your Tim Holtz pockets or something. So, yeah, a few of them there. About 5 of them by the looks. And the rubbish. There's this lace which looks beautiful. If I can get it out. Really nice tattered lace. And then this was 50 cents. These things are so handy. I've seen people store their stamps in these and all sorts, stencils. So I thought at that price, great storage. Now, then the last place I went to was Salvation Army, Salvo's op shop here in South Australia. And I got this. Don't ask me why, but I did. I just thought it was really cool. It was $7, which wasn't too bad. Usually things are priced a bit more than that when they're this sort of solid wood and that. It's got the numbers on it. I assume it's for your letters, to sort letters out. And it has a drawer at the front here for stationery. So I'll give it a bit of a clean, but I really, really like it. So, I mean, you could put envelopes or tags or something in there. I was debating whether I should try maybe cutting some of these out so that there's more room for stuff. But it would be a shame to sort of do that as well. So we will see. I'll have to do something with it though. And then I also got a few other smaller bits and pieces, of course. I'll drag them over. And bumping everything. So I keep grabbing these. I think I'm the only person that ever buys them because they've been there for the last like year and a half or something, and slowly the pile's going down because of me. They are not the best quality. I have a few problems with them on the sewing machine, but oh no, I just figured that it can get so expensive buying them new and that. And because they're the same colour, I sort of got the colours that I thought I'd use the most, like the browns and greens. I love sewing with those colours on my botanical journaling cards and tags, and these for shabby chic. So I've got so much thread now, I'm going to have to sew the rest of my life away. I had this pack of journaling cards. Looks like half of them have been used. Project Life ones. So I like the shape of these, different than any cards that I've got otherwise. So I'll either use them as are or else I will alter them. A really cool size though. And I had some new fabric. I had one more. It's probably fallen off somewhere. So I had brand new flat fats. So this one looked interesting, almost a sewing theme. Try and open it up a bit. Got most of it off. So that's quite interesting, different. And I liked this one. I wish they wouldn't put sticky stuff on everything. Ugh. Isn't that cute? I thought it might be sort of a baby one and that, but it does have like cups of coffee and butterflies and flowers and that, so I really like the pattern on it as well and the colours. I had one of these. I am storing a whole lot of scrapbook books, whatever you call them, pads, scrapbook paper pads. And now it's not a pot lid holder, I don't think. Or is it? Might be pot lid holder. But I like the colour of this, so this will come in handy. And even just for when I do projects, I can't be bothered to put my papers away. I like to store them in something like this, and then I go through it sometime and put them away from there. So I thought that might be handy. Got some red ribbed ribbon. It is a Memory Files album. Heidi Swap. This was $2, which for something like this I think is really cheap. And things like this give me ideas sometimes, so I thought I'll grab it and have a look at it. Yeah, look at that, that's cool. So as I said, it just sort of gives you some ideas. That's really neat. Looks like it's a Christmas one. I really like that. Gives you ideas of how to use different die cuts and shapes and make them into an album. So that was definitely worth grabbing. Got some envelopes. Looks like they're from Germany. Or, yeah, Deutsche Post. But I think they're just standard envelopes, so nice and cheap. You know, when you go and buy them new, they're expensive. So if you can get them from a second-hand shop and they're still new, a lot cheaper. So always look out for this sort of thing. Oh yeah, they've just got the blue on the inside. They're a little thin, but they'll still be handy for happy mails. And then the last thing, yes, there is an end to it, guys. for more of these. Every time I see them, I buy them. I think this pack was $4 and there's stacks in there of your scrapbooking sheet protectors. And I have started using these a lot, especially if I have a paper pad or a collection. I put the whole pieces in one side, turn it over and put the scrap bits in the other side so it keeps it all together, and then I just write on here what the name of the collection is and that. So I'm finding that really handy way of storing papers. So that's cool. I shouldn't need to get the next lot I see of these. I shouldn't need to buy. I keep telling myself that. So yes, I felt a lot better after all that therapy. Do it again in another couple of weeks. So I hope you all have fun, do lots of crafting, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.